Tail of the Tape brought to you by Dave & Buster's, the only place to eat, drink, play, and watch sports.
Look at Ryan Hollis, much more experience than Adrian Yanez.
Ryan Hollis has only been doing this since 2012. 17 fights in 46 months to begin his pro career.
Okay, fighter, you ready? You ready? Let's fight.
Fight Clock brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Cheers, it's Miller time.
Hollis clearly did not want to trade with Yanez, go straight for the takedown.
Ryan Hollis substituting, taking this one on short notice. Substituting for Daniel Santos. Visa issues from Brazil. And Hollis just fought last month. 6 fights for Legacy.
Guys, just stay busy, guys.
So the problem is having long arms on top, did not have great posture. See Yanez wrapping him up, getting that guard higher.
The things you always look for in a young fighter, and Yanez is 22 years old, is any sign of panic or the heart racing a little bit, and he looks very comfortable in guard.
Very composed. Hollis baiting the armbar with that right arm. He's not in good position with it. But Yanez not going for it. Also, whenever you see wrist control, that means the guy's trying to set up a triangle 9 out of 10 times.
What is he trying to do, putting his feet in the hips?
It lets you angle the guard. You see how he's able to push off and create angles? That's how you isolate arms. Also keeps your opponent off balance.
Stay busy.
It's like a lever. It turns your body around the whole time. How you generate power.
Toyed with closing the guard.
Nice elbows over the top by Hollis.
Yeah, you can be comfortable. You can be too comfortable.
Yes.
Also.
See what Hollis did? He played defense for a bit. Made Yanez get a little too aggressive and then made him pay.
Come grab that cage.
Good trick. Yanez will try on top.
Hollis, extremely long legs.
Ear hole, Rip. There we go. Ear hole. Ear hole, Rip.
And really conscious of the guard with a guy like that.
He's up, Rip. I need that front kick. He goes up again. I need that kick, Rip. Climb in them ear holes, Rip. There it is, Rip.
Yanez on the top, 22 years old. He could have dropped out of this fight. He lost his father last week. They offered him the opportunity to step off this big stage. He decided to take the fight.
That takes a lot of guts, man. Doing a good job staying heavy on top. The problem with having long legs, you have a long guard, it can be aggressive, but once someone's around that guard, once they're in half guard, it's hard to replace. It's hard to get the position back just because you need so much space to fit your legs in. This is an old school technique.
Yep.
You don't see this too often.
Fight.
See why Yanez wanted it on the feet. His only professional loss in his 4 pro fights. He suffered a broken jaw in the first round. Still finished the fight, lost the decision.
Head and arm throw, but it's risky. If you lose it, you can have an opponent take your back.
Classic impasse.
There's a time in the early days of MMA when you couldn't do that. You couldn't back off, and they made a guy stand up. So saw guys pulling the butt scoot throughout entire fights. Those guys taking a lot of risks on the ground.
Elbows, rip. Elbows.
How much of those are designed and how much of those are inexperienced? They don't really realizing they're taking the risk they're taking.
I think just ending up in a lot of scrambles. Guys have very different builds.
Elbows, elbows, elbows.
Time. Get up in the fight. All right, gentlemen, round 2. Let's fight.
Oh, Rip, let them hands go, Rip. Let them hands go. Just let it strike them. Let it strike them, Rip. Let them hands go. Time in that head kick.
It has to be so difficult to fight against someone who is all arms and legs like that.
It's difficult to time him. What he's doing is he's being very aggressive with the left hand over the top. He's keeping his offense simple. He's countering shots with punches.
Hollis switching back and forth.
Yep.
Grab that cage.
As the first round went on, quite clearly Hollis wanted it on the ground.
Elbows from right there, Rip. Elbows. Knee, Rip. There you go. There you go. Lock it up, Rip. Lock it up. Go tall. Go tall.
Trying to cinch that guillotine. Almost as a placeholder.
Nice outside trip. Got to work with that neck crank sweep, but nope. Steps over him out.
Come on, Rip. Get out of there.
Look at
The
that.
long legs of Hollis trying to walk the cage to get out of it.
And that is the way out for a tall fighter. Out the back door. Trying to work a leg lock position, but his leg's a little high. Hips aren't over the kneecap. That's where you need to be to finish a knee bar. Can't get it.
Using that left foot again for leverage. It's like fighting a praying mantis.
But Yanez doing a very good job of countering his build. What you want to do with the tall guy? Keep pressure on him. Don't give him any space to use those limbs.
Hands out.
He's done it on the feet. Now he's doing it on the ground, keeping the pressure on. Oh, nice left hand. No bad build in MMA. It's how you use the build you have.
You said it many times. There's a game for everybody, every kind of build within MMA.
You know, which is great. If you're 5'2", you want to be a point guard in the NBA, got a tough road ahead of you. MMA is a game for everybody.
But it's so unusual to see a fight in the same weight class with a 4 or 5 inch difference between the two fighters.
Going for the arm bar, not able to get it.
This time Yanez he's more content to keep it down there instead of just walking away.
He's finding opportunities to land his ground and pound. It's working for him in spurts.
You see progression even between round 1 and round 2. Yeah, there's a window here. There's an opportunity here.
What you have to worry about in a position like this against a tall guy is, we saw it with Liam McGeary against Kelly Anderson, going over the head, reverse triangle chokes, a lot of weird stuff that short fighters can't pull off.
See the damage that Hollis has taken on that right leg and the knee.
Nice up kick.
Up kicks are so dangerous. Ask LC Davis about that.
First time I ever interviewed a guy who didn't have any teeth.
But he had a win.
But he won. At least he's the one getting interviewed. Good pressure by Yanez. He knows this fight is about space, and he's not giving Hollis any of it.
In round one, Hollis was able to easily get off the ground. He was able to walk the fence. But as the fight has gone on, Yanez looking stronger and stronger, starting to figure it out.
Fight.
As we head to round three.
Right over here, Ryan.
On to round three. Younger fighter in the red gloves, Adrian Yanez. With 13 pro fights of experience, 4 inches of height. He has gotten stronger as this fight has gone on. Maybe Hollis now not as anxious to get this fight to the ground, which instinctively is where he wanted it to start. He took some pretty good shots down there in round two.
Easy body lock by Yanez. He was confident on top in round number 2. See if he goes for the takedown. There it is, outside trip.
Full guard, but Yanez has been able to get to his feet and land some shots from this position. The second one got through.
This is where Yanez did so much damage in round number 2. Hollis does not want to stay here. You got to wonder if he's just going to maybe push off and try to get back to his feet. Hasn't come close to the submission in quite a while.
Hollis again, round one, he was able to walk the cage to get out. Yanez taking that away from him here in rounds 2 and 3. Yanez almost put himself back into that guard to get in close here and get the shots.
He was worried about being in triangle trouble for a second there. Trying to pass around to the right, couldn't get it. Didn't want to go back in the center with one arm in and one arm out, so went back into the guard.
This is where this fight was for much of round 2.
Come on, guys, stay busy, gentlemen.
Yanez is trying to stay busy.
Trying to work the arm triangle. Got to get that arm further over.
Which way?
Across the neck, and it didn't happen. Arm triangle works because the arm cuts off your blood supply. If it's too high or it's not far over enough, it won't work. You're just cranking for no reason.
A couple of those up kicks have been close to dangerous.
The problem is, when your legs are that long, if your opponent isn't standing way up over you and you have a lot of range, you're going to cut short on that kick. It's not going to generate the power you need to knock a guy out. A guy with short legs, those would actually do a lot more damage. I mean, you can get him from a long distance, but he needs a lot of range to keep a guy at the end of his kick.
As the younger fighter on top has stayed patient.
Toes out of that cage, Ryan, last morning, man.
Trying to step through. You can see the wheels turning, different things he's thinking about, but it's just so hard.
Been a step behind every time. Looks like he wants to play a leg lock game, but not able to get his hips close enough to use it. control by Yanez. Great maturity, fighting a much more experienced and unorthodox fighter. I think he came out on top.
That was the most striking thing about this fight was Yanez staying poised against a very unorthodox opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go to your three cage-side judges, David Bell, Chris Reed, and JJ Ferraro. I'll see it the same at 29-28, all for the winner by unanimous decision, Adrian Pretty Boy Yanez.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.